I'm Sarah, and we are out here with the beehive again. What we're going to do a few different things. We're basically preparing the bees for winter, so we are going to put a bit of insulation on. There's mixed opinions as to whether or not to insulate the hive. We do live in New Zealand, so it doesn't get as cold as it does in some parts of the world, but we're in Canterbury, we're in a very high wind area. We do get snow during winter here, and we have been advised by someone at the bee club that, well, it's not going to do them any harm. And I'll show you what we do. Because it's been 6 weeks since we put the Varroa Mite strips in, we'll be taking those out and we'll do another sugar roll test and just see how we're going on the mite front. Hello, buzz bees. Oh. Well, their wings are all looking pretty good from what I can see.
Oh yeah.
Certainly no jagged wing like what we had
last time.
A while ago before we treated. Look, a sting. Clint got stung.
There.
Everyone give him sympathy.
Oh, half still in there. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Just taken the super off, and you'll see the queen excluder. You pass me the hive tool, Olivia.
I could do it, but I'm wounded.
That's fine. So, take the queen excluder off. Now we're actually going to leave it off because coming into winter, when the bees get cold, they're going to want to get into their honey reserves, which of course are on top in the super, and the queen cannot come up through there. So one of two things would happen, and also the bees do like to congregate in the top part to keep warm. So one of two things would happen. One is that all the bees would actually abandon the queen and the drones and go up the top, and the queen could get the chills and die. The other thing that could happen is the bees will remain loyal to the queen, stay with her, and not worry about their honey, and
Starve.
they'll all starve and get chilly. So you want to take the queen excluder off so they all have access to the honey, they can move around, congregate where they want, and keep warm over winter.
Do we need to take these strips out?
Yes, and also the Varroa strips. Yep, you can take that out, Olivia.
Look, sticky. Looking.
Yep, they've stuck them.
Oi, you bees, stop defending.
Yep, so we are going to do another sugar roll test, see how well those strips worked. I have heard someone say actually that it's best to alternate your treatments. We were using Varroa, but yeah, I have heard it's best to alternate between Varroa and whatever other brand is out there. So there we go, open to opinion about that one. We've located where Queen is. She is not on here, so we're going with one of the, we'll just shake them into here.
Okay, quick.
Right, now,
Put them on the corner.
A cup of bees. Right, got the lid.
Quick.
Here, Mum.
Go. Sorry, bees. So, as I said last time, about a cup of bees, that's about 300 bees. Sorry, guys. It's about 2 tablespoons of sugar in with the bees. And may the Lord have mercy on Clint's hands. Olivia, just be still, okay? Right. And then we just roll, or shall I do the roll?
I mind doing the roll.
Alright. Let's get them all nice and covered. And then I think we wanted to leave them there for a bit, didn't we?
Now we just leave them for a minute.
You guys trading nectar on my arm. We're just having a meeting. They're having a meeting on my arm.
What are we going to do about these big giants?
The AGMB meeting going on my arm.
Okay, 300 very angry bees.
No, but... Oh. Get out. What's that? No, that's a few little bitty bits from the grass and stuff. So far there's no mites.
Chef Tavel.
Get out. That's not one, is it? That's just a...
It is, it's bloody huge. No.
No, just a bitty bit.
Right.
Oh, we had a couple last time. Did we have 2 or 3 last time?
We had 3.
We had 3 last time. No evidence of them this time. There you go, albino bees. Now they'll be all cleaning each other like crazy. Like kids licking the bowl after I've made cake. Hopefully, the mite situation is looking good for now. Now, for the insulation, what we've got is, we've got some slabs of polystyrene that we use to package something that that my parents have ordered. They put it to one side for us, which was very handy. So we're just cutting that to approximate size. Now, one slab of polystyrene is going to go in between that metal lid and the cover of the beehive, or the lid and the cover I should say. And on advice from someone at the beekeeping club, we're going to put another slab of polystyrene under the bottom of the hive, because there does get some pretty major drafts getting up there. So here we go. Maybe we're cosseting our bees a bit, but hey, it's not going to do them any harm.
What are these?
Cosseting them.
Cosseting them?
Cosseting them.
What does that mean?
Cosseting, sort of wrapping them up in cotton wool.
Never heard of it before.
Don't you? There you go, Clint learnt a new word before today.
I refuse to believe it.
You refuse to believe it. Leave a comment below and confirm that the word cosseting exists, please.
I'm going to win.
You're not going to win.
I will win. I'm pretty certain I've never heard of cosseting before.
Cosseting.
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 You're making the words up as you go along.
I am not making words up.
You are.
Cosseting is a word.
Right.
I know words.
I do pray.
Yay. Perfect.
One.
And there's a hole in case they want a chimney. Yeah, we sort of want to strap it from the... Have you got some tape or something with you?
Believe it or not, I do come prepared. Believe it or not,
Clint does come prepared.
work would never believe it. So ho ho. Using an impact driver on a beehive, one definite way to get stung. Ooh, yeah, flipped up the other side while trying to film.
There we go. There we go. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but hopefully effective.
Yep. Specially designed chimney. There we go.
Yeah, in case the bees decide to build a chimney. You never know. They're very industrious.
Yes,
There we go.
Right, top and bottom.
Top and bottom done. Now that stuff, we got that from, was it Mite 10?
Made a gin.
What's it called again?
Oh god, it's called aggregated plastic sheet.
Okay, there is another word for it. But it's the stuff they make real estate signs out of here in New Zealand anyway.
Oh, it's much easier to bend, you know. Bend that
Yeah.
around here like that.
Now needless to say, when you're putting this stuff on, you still got to leave them an entrance.
I'm working on it.
No, I'm talking to the people in YouTube land, not you.
Oh.
I know you know that.
Okay. And with the power of foresight, I had this already in my pocket.
Is that your superpower?
Yep, and let me get that bee out. Oh, I've been stung again. Oh,
You are just so tough.
no, I'm going to start crying soon.
Oh, okay. I'll turn the camera off when that happens.
Okay.
No.
Whoa! I knew one would go creep up my sleeve sooner or later, little sods. Bloody feminist all. Right. Why is it the world always laughs at other people's pain?
Because it's so funny. Because it's you, not me.
Thanks, love.
You're welcome.
Love and support, yeah, it's just what you need. A loving wife. Oh, that's actually, you wanna know something funny?
It really hurts.
No, I think I had 2 bees up my sleeve.
Oh no. You poor thing.
Stop trying to go up my sleeve. You're going to give me a complex.
Next time bring rubber bands. Got to bear in mind, if it does snow where you are, make sure they got another entrance higher up, which we do as well. They've got an entrance in the middle too, so yeah, just make sure they can always get in and out. But they should be nicely insulated. They should be more than what they really need. That's fine. So there we go, one winter-proofed beehive. Varroa mites, looking good, as in we couldn't find any, so you know, you always assume there is some there, but it looked like the strips worked, so yay. So we finally, you know, got Clint getting stung on camera twice, so you know, good effort love. That was awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, leave us a comment. Always open to comments and advice, or people telling us we've overreacted or over-insulated or whatever, but as I say, we have cosseted bees. Cosseted is a word, look it up. Now, just as a quick update as well, the last video I put out on the bees was the whole we're at war thing. Now, a lot of people looked at that and said, no, that wasn't a real robbery. I have sort of looked at videos of beehives being robbed. It may not have depicted it properly on the camera, but it was certainly the beginnings of it. I think we actually nipped it in the bud really early on, because there were swarms of bees literally coming in as we were leaving, and it was getting pretty aggressive.
And there were dead bees all the way from there, all the way to my foot.
And I mean, they hadn't decimated the wax. They hadn't quite got that far like you often see them do. I think we just kind of nipped it in the bud right on time. People kind of thought, oh, you jumped the gun, bit amateurish doing the whole cloth thing, but whatever we did, it worked. So hey, there we go.